With fall here now and the colder months approaching, this is the perfect time to teach you guys one of my favorite crafts for the winter time. And it's a chunky blanket. It's so easy to make. You just need your fingers and yarn, and that's it. Sit back, get cozy with me, and let's go ahead and make a cozy blanket together. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I have not recorded in a while because I honestly haven't. I still have a lot of unpacking to do as far as like the sewing room studio goes. I've done most of the unpacking for like the rest of the house just because that needed to get done. But yes, the sewing room is still full of boxes. But today is a gloomy, rainy day in our new home, and what a perfect day to teach you guys something new. So with fall here now and the colder months approaching, this is the perfect time to teach you guys one of my favorite crafts for the winter time. And it's a chunky blanket. It's so easy to make. You just need your fingers and yarn, and that's it. Sit back, get cozy with me, and let's go ahead and make a cozy blanket together. This is the yarn that I'll be using. If you have been watching my videos for a while, then you probably saw me buy this yarn on sale. It was like $1.99. I'm about to show you. Hold on, let me open this bag. Yes, so I saw this yarn at Hobby Lobby months ago, and I had to get it because it was $1.99. When do you ever find this chunky blanket yarn for $1.99? So I went ahead and got it. Normally you can get this for pretty cheap still, maybe like $5 whenever the yarn is on sale at Hobby Lobby, but I loved these colors and I thought that they would make the coolest blanket. So I'm really excited to see how this ends up looking. Let's see how many skeins I got. So however many skeins you're going to use is basically how big you want your blanket. I like to make mine large enough for me and my dogs to cozy up with. Okay, so I've got 7 total skeins of yarn, and so we're probably going to do on the larger size. Hey friends, I just want to pop in here real quick and tell you guys about something that's made my shipping and packaging way easier. The Boxery. They are my go-to for everything packaging. Boxes, mailers, tape, bubble wrap, pretty much anything I need to ship. I love that they have so many options so I can always find the right size for what I need to mail out. What I really appreciate is the quality. In the land of sketchy suppliers and weird sites, the Boxery keeps everything consistent and reliable. I know what I'm getting. I don't have to stress about flimsy materials and packaging that is just going to tear. So whenever you see me getting your order ready, just know that the Boxery is behind the scenes making everything happen. If you are a small business or just somebody who ships a lot, I definitely recommend checking them out. Thank you to the Boxery for being my partner in packaging. Let's get back into the video. First things first, you want to grab your yarn and find the end piece. Normally they stick it in here, yeah. All right, so this is going to be the easiest blanket ever. First things first is you want to create a knot. All right, so now that I've got my first loop, what you're going to do is you're just going to feed the yarn through the loop, just like that. And you're just going to continue until you have the amount of loops that you want for your blanket. I think maybe I'll do like 22 loops. We'll see how that looks. So far I've got 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to continue until I have 22 loops. this is about 22 loops. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably add some more. And what you want to do is you kind of want to make sure that all of your loops are similar in size, which mine seem to be pretty upright. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, well, this one seems to be a little bit bigger. Hold on. This is super easy. Like, you see how, like, right here, I feel like this loop might be a little bigger than all of the rest. It's just gonna have to come undone because I want them to all be the same size. So this one right here, so I'm gonna pull it a little bit. There we go. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'll do 30 loops. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some more loops, and then whenever we do 30 loops, I'm gonna show you how to start the next row. Okay, so now that I'm at my 30th loop, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to bring the thread through just like I have been doing before, but except I'm going to bring it up instead of to the side. So I'm going to do a loop, and I'm bringing it up instead of to the side. Now that we've made our second row, we're just going to bring the yarn and pull it through each of these loops right here on this row. And create a loop. And we want them to be about the same size, like I said before. Okay, so now we're going to make sure that we do that and have 30 loops on this side. So here's the other loop, bring it through. This is super easy to do. You just want to make sure that you just keep an eye on which loop that you're on so you don't miss a loop. But you should end up with the same amount of loops that you started on your first chain. So I'm going to go ahead and do 30 loops. All right, so now that I am done with the second row, I have 30 of these little loops. I'm just going to continue to do the same thing on the next row. So we're just going to bring it up through this loop right here. And we're just going to create our third row of 30 loops. See how easy this is? So let's go ahead and do a few more rows. If you'll notice to do this, I just like to put my fingers through the loop that I'm going to be pulling the yarn from, just to make it easier for me, and so I make sure that I don't miss a loop. Okay, so whenever I get to the end of one of my skeins, you can either burn the ends together or you can just tie a knot. Real quickly, here is where we're at so far. So this is extra fluffy and I'm actually loving how all of these colors are looking. I am 4 skeins in. I only have 3 left, so let's see how many rows I've done. I am about 20 rows this way, and I remember I did 30 this way. And keep in mind, I'm doing my loops pretty tight because I don't want the holes to be too big in this blanket. So yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, use the rest of the skeins that I have, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so now that we're at the end of our yarn, I do not have enough left to do another row. What I'm going to go ahead and do is leave the tail over there for now, and then I'm going to come to this side with no tail, and I'm just going to take the loops and start feeding them through each other, and it's going to create a braid. So I'm going to take this loop right here, feed it through this outer loop, and then I'm just going to continue to do this with all of these loops. I'm just going to put the loop in through the loop and then pull. And so I'm just going to continue that for this whole last row. See how it's making this nice braid? So now that we're at the end, I'm just going to tie these together. And then I can just take this tail and I can just weave it in through the blanket, and you won't even be able to tell that it's even there. And now we've got our finished blanket. Here is the finished blanket. I think this is a great size. So here it is. She's pretty heavy too. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a little different than normal. Definitely no sewing involved in this project, but I hope that y'all enjoyed watching me make this blanket, and I hope that you guys go make your own blanket because it is going to be getting cold here soon, and this is perfect for cozy weather. This is the coziest blanket ever. Do not forget to leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe on your way out if you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.